Hi, so while I'm panelling this wall, I thought I'd talk to you about this gadget. This is the Universal Level 3 from Bosch. I'll also tell you what's the difference between this and the Universal Level 2 from Bosch as well. But if you want to see a video of me actually using it and doing this wall, then please click on the link above. So what is it? Well, it's a cross-line laser. So I'll just turn it on. So it's a cross-line laser. This version I got with the tripod, but it's available without the tripod as well. And it has an accuracy of 0.5 millimeter per meter. So if you're doing a job like this, I've got the light on here, so it actually makes the beam a little bit harder to see. But you can get a laser line which is a lot more accurate than using a level like this. So, you know, if you're going to use a level like this, your accuracy is all based around where you can see the bubble. So, you know, you put the level twice on the wall, you might actually get a slightly different level. So, what's the great advantage about this? Well, it's actually a self-leveling laser. So, being a self-leveling laser, I'll just rock it. So, it levels itself. So, once you get the tripod relatively level, it will generate a line. So which one have I got this on? So this is the self-leveling line. So as I'll just wobble it, and you see how it come and find the level. Now it also has other functions on here. So press the button there. Now that will actually generate, I don't know if you can see, I'll try and get my hand underneath, but it generates a plumb line to the bottom, and also you get like a crosshair on the top. This is one of the differences between this and the 2. On the 2 you don't get a crosshair on the top, but you do get a red dot. So if you find it easier to mark off with a crosshair, then the 3 is obviously better than the 2 in that respect. So one of the main differences between this and the Universal 2 is that you also have an additional laser line on the side. So I'll just move that around there. So you've got the one here and one there, and it generates a cross pattern on the ceiling. So also one of the other functions on this, and it's also on the level 2, so I'm not going to say this is advantage over the level 2, but you can lock off the laser, and when you lock off the laser you can tilt the laser like this. So if you were going to do tiling a wall, or put in something that you wanted on a 45-degree angle, or even if you wanted to do something like a drain that you wanted to have a fall over a certain distance, you can lock off the laser and you can twist it to give you that fall, or to give you that angle for doing the tiling. Also, one of the advantages on the 3 to the 2, by having this other laser on the side, you can generate another beam. So you've got like a cross in the ceiling if you were trying to work out points that you wanted to say do say downlighters, and you wanted them all in a straight line on 2 different sort of axes, then the Universal 3 has that advantage over the Universal 2. Both the Universal 2 and the Universal 3 come in 2 packages. They either come with the head only, or they come with the head and the tripod. Now the tripod is a bit flimsier than say my tripod that I've got here, but then I don't really think this is a fair comparison, because my tripods that I've got there is probably 3 times as much as this package in place anyway. But one of the limitations of the tripod is its height and how low it goes. So doing this wall here, I wasn't able to put a laser line on the top of these battens. That's why I've got my other tripod in here. And also I wouldn't have been able to put the line at the bottom of these panels as well. So it sort of works between this bit here and somewhere around about here in height. So I'll just show you the height, maximum height it goes to. So that's the maximum height it actually goes to. Obviously you could put the tripod on a box or platform to raise it up if you need it at a higher level. Now, like I say, they don't all come with a tripod, but this one I bought, so please click on the link below to see the price. So this one that I bought was actually pretty much the same price as you could buy just the head itself. So please check out my links, and you might be surprised you can get the tripod maybe for about the same price you've been looking at before. So one of the advantages of this tripod as well, so you have a tilt on it as well, so if you wanted to tilt the angle like that, you can use that. The device uses a standard 1/4 inch screw, so the 1/4 inch screw is about the same as most camera tripods, so it's universal to those. So if you buy one as the head unit and then you want a tripod later, or you've got a tripod yourself, then you can obviously use it with those. So do I recommend it? Well, you could pay a lot more money for, say, something like a DeWalt or Bosch Blue professional level. Being a self-leveling level like this one is, it is so much quicker than those other cheaper DIY lasers that you might see in somewhere like B&Q or something that basically look like a spit level that you drop in place on a tripod, and they take a bit of time settling up. I've used those in the past. I can't tell you how much time I saved by using this, doing a wall like this, compared to if I had to try and set up one of those other sort of cheaper non-crosshair, non-self-leveling lasers. Those are a real pain and take forever to actually set up. I have used them in the past, and I have got accurate results from them in the past. So here's another instance where I used a laser level. So this would have been impossible to have done with just a normal spirit level. With the speed of using a self-leveling laser like this to do a job, I can't tell you how much of an advantage it actually is to use a self-leveling laser. Do I recommend the 3 over the 2? Well, if you want to do things on the ceiling, I say get the 3. If they're not the sorts of things that you do, then is there really an advantage? And make that decision yourself. I obviously plumped for the 3. I bought this one with the tripod, and using my links below, it was about the same as just buying the head on its own. So to me, it was worth getting it with the tripod as well. I think it was cost me about £5 more to have it with the tripod. So if you want to see me actually doing this wall, please check out my link below, and that will be another video showing how I actually did a panelled wall like this using this device. So thanks for watching, and please check out my other videos, and please like and subscribe because every subscription does help, and I'll catch you in another video. Cheers, thank you.